We're going live. We're going live. Clicking on the buttons. No. What the heck? Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. We're live! I forgot to put that thing back. That's fine. Doesn't matter. It's mostly... That's mostly there for sound quality anyway. I recorded with it like that. What am I missing here? Hello, welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm missing... Well, we're in downtown, and we may be spotted. This is bad news. Let's be careful here. I'm missing my thing, my wrist thing. This is bad. This is really bad. Why? Why does this happen? Oh no! I'm back. I got the things to put around my wrist. Oh no, that guy's coming in. That guy's coming in. No. Freaking hell. You don't see me. He doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. I say wrists, around my wrists. It's just one. I'm now looking for a proper wrist support thing. So last stream we went to the Chantry, talked to the Tremere, not a Primogen. I don't actually know the name of the thing. There's a thing for what he is. Regent is the name of the thing. Welcome to the stream, Harry. How's it going? The new Twitch interface looks cool. I have looked at it. It does look cool. I'm not a big fan of the font style, but it works well with what they went with. So now we're going to the last round, which means we're gonna hear some really cool songs. Let's see if I can figure out where the last round is. Do I have a town map? That would be quite good. Exchange faces. That's a thing. And then we have the Hallowbrook Hotel. I think we are capable of going in there. Maybe. We also have L'Opéra. Up there. Maybe. I don't know. Things that get it spooky. It's a very spooky place. All the spooky places. Do these guys freak out? They do freak out. Everybody freaks out. Oh, there's the map. Look at where we are. Downtown LA. Hello, LA. And I'm pressing the wrong keys again. And we have the sewers as well, which we are inevitably going to have to learn, especially because they are proper shortcuts this time around. And I think we found the last round. Tanked with tank vodka. And this is the entrance that we take. We're not going to take it right now, but this is the entrance that we take, which is that one over there, and get in through the little back things. Back window, I should say. Saves come before doing any important choice. Of course, always. So let's see if we go in there. Let's first talk to the locals. If they are not upset.
You got any cans?
I don't got no cans. She's not upset. Okay. Let's go on in. To the last round. That's right. What's up, my dudes? How's it hanging? Are we good? I'm definitely not a vampire. They're all cool, which is cool. That's right. Oh, it's Cammy. We don't know her name. I know her name.
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy?
Oh, is she not? No, that's her name is not Cammy. I'm a cami. She's calling me a camarilla. What are you talking about?
Heard Nine saved your ass again.
Do you have any graphics mod installed, or is it default? It is the default. Yeah. What do you mean by again? I mean, what do you mean by again?
Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less about your neck.
Yeah, I just have the non-plus unofficial patch, basically.
Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new errand boy out of it.
Did I do something to piss you off?
As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off.
What's a cape? Actually, do I know what a cape is? Well, we can figure, but let's ask that.
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders.
Ooh.
The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention. You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
I make my own fate.
That's real. Let me put it in perspective for you.
She looks like a discount blood red. She does a little bit of that. Mine is that she got pretty. She got that going too.
Well, you're Camarilla, so you get punished under their laws, like it or not.
You mean you don't get punished under their laws? Is there a point to all this?
You need to start listening, or you're gonna wind up just like your sire.
And who the hell might you be?
I'm Damsel.
Damsel,
Of these
that's right.
widows, and one kissed bitch since LaCroix ruled in.
Damsel. I knew I had her name wrong. Pissed, you don't say. Drink some bad blood or something?
Don't even joke about bad blood at a time like this. Don't you know we've got a plague bearer around here?
Yeah, I know. The plague bearer.
A plague bearer's a fool.
We learned about it last stream, in fact.
We can't get sick, but
from the Tremere
and
Regent. That this is pretty important.
Enough get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Yeah, so I sort of saw them. Outside. In fact, playing this game for the first time, I had no idea what the heck CDC was. There's a lot of references to just normal American things in this game that went way over my head back then. When I was like 18 or whatever. So how do you get rid of one? I mean, an epidemic.
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2
the plague bearer,
the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearer's gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
That's interesting because the Regent Tremere. The Tremere Regent is Camarilla. It didn't really help me, but sort of put me on my way. No, the Anarchs helped me out before. Where do I start? And also, wait, there's other reasons to do this. The Anarchs make a mess. I suppose I have to clean it up. That's an interesting accusation. Let's say it.
Our mess? For all I know, this could be some Camarilla plot.
Yeah. Because we don't really have a reason to believe that it's theirs. Tart and Tiny. I think Tart is a reference, or just calling her sweet thing, as I suppose, and the Tiny would be also a little thing. Well, Tart and Tiny is another word for sweet little thing. Well, if it was, would I volunteer to help? No. So shut up and tell me what you know.
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
Actually, never really. She's short, but I never really saw her as a short person, because this game is weird sometimes with the camera positionings. We've seen it with Nox before, where Nox was talking and the camera all of a sudden was looking at his chest. And here we're just looking at her Barrett. We're talking to her Barrett! At least we're not talking to her chest, which could be a totally different situation. Ghouls. Why is it always ghouls? Fine, I'll check it out when I can.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
Homeless population, and I need to figure out Paul. Sure. Sounds like a bag of laughs. Before I go, I have a question.
Yeah?
So you know anything about the Regent? He blames you for the plague bearers. Oh, that's why I could have said that. Oh yeah, he did point. Well, he didn't really blame them, or the Anarchs. He sort of suspected them.
That guy goddamn blood witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that plague bearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard shoe. Magic missile casting motherfucker!
That line. Something else about the plague bearer.
What?
Oh, she mad. Questions.
Yeah?
Okay. Tell me about Nines.
No one like him in this world or the next. He's to the Anarchs what George Washington was to the colonies. But Ho Chi Minh
Test,
was
test.
to the
Yeah, it's working well.
He is the LA Anarchs personified. He's a great leader, and yet he's criminal. I died.
He's to the Anarchs where what George Washington was to the colonies. Huh. That's a weird. That's an interesting. And Ho Chi Minh to Vietnam. Those are interesting analogies. I'm not really sure what to think about them though, because over Barrett, if nothing else. Well, I owe him my life. It seems like one of the only decent people, or he seems to be one of the only decent people I've met yet.
No one like him in the Camarilla or otherwise. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of people in the Camarilla. We don't know. Do we know if? No, we do know if Jack is in the Camarilla. He's not, and also we know that he's not. Your thoughts on LaCroix?
Who the hell does he think he is, coming into town claiming Camarilla authority over the city? We kicked them out 60 years ago. It's like England coming back and telling the U.S. how they should do things. Fuck LaCroix.
LaCroix, of course. I had no idea the Anarchs had been in control for that long. That's actually quite important. This part of the reason why this a setting in LA is a good place to have stories told in the world of darkness, because of the lore surrounding their control, or the Anarchs' control of the city. Yeah, let's say that one. I had no idea. I had another question.
Yeah?
Tell me about Smiling Jack. The thing is, why are we calling him Smiling Jack? We know his name. I said right at the beginning, one of the first things I said in the Let's Play was that we didn't learn his name. We did. That's the first thing he says. But because it's the first thing he says in a 10-minute long dialogue, I sort of forgot about it. So yeah, Jack is the first character we meet outside the theater when we start, and the reason of calling him Smiling, though, if we had seen him as Smiling Jack earlier, that line from the seer in the beach would have made a lot of a different sense, but we don't know that early, and that line is now long forgotten. I did point it out, I think, but anyway. Tell me about Smiling Jack.
Jack? Jack's Jack. Kind of a legend amongst Anarchs. There's not an Anarch in the world who wouldn't stand in rock star awe of Jack. Even the Camarilla doesn't mess with him.
Really? That old bum? You're kidding, right?
He's been around a long time. He used to be a pirate, so the rumor goes. Talk to Jack. He's never short on chat.
Some other question?
Yeah?
Tell me about the Anarchs.
We're about passion, Canny, and freedom. Things most Camarilla types just can't understand. I could go on and on, but Skelter says it takes too long to get me off my soapbox. Ask him. Or even Jack.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
I mean, geez, it just makes sense. Power should be redistributed amongst all of us, not just a few. Communism would actually work for Kindred, where it fails with humans. It's just common sense, you know?
If you say so. I did have some other questions.
Yeah?
So your thoughts on the Camarilla? I suspect we're about to see your teeth.
It's a sham, a pyramid scheme. Nothing but musty, withdrawn elders waging power struggles for no other reason than to keep their own ass alive for one more century. You think you have any real power in the camp? You're kidding yourself.
I don't really understand it myself. I'm kind of new to this.
You'd be better off without them. You'll see.
Huh. Okay. Can I ask you some other question?
Yeah?
Nah. Bye. Thank you very much. Damsel, that's right. That's right. Let's see.
God,
See, she's not even that short.
you
And
guys are all the same.
goddamn cammies. No, you didn't. I was saying nice things. I wasn't saying nice things. I was just... Oh yeah, another Call of Duty pinball machine. That's right. It's of course published by Activision. I don't know. Oh,
It ain't the talk of the town. Poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What errand does the prince have you running today, boy?
Funny, huh? Is Nines Rodriguez around?
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your weapon. I'm skipped. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your ashes to the door.
My ashes, huh? We have seen what happens when we get the final death, and there are indeed ashes involved in it. Yeah, alright. You got a few minutes to talk?
What's up?
So none of this vampire shit makes any sense to me.
You've got to understand, Kindred. You're carrying a 6,000-year curse in your blood. No matter how powerful it makes you feel,
Curse?
that blood is a tangle of chains that's going to leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence.
Why do you say that?
Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call, but the blood will, and it'll make you obey.
That's some horror stuff right there. How can you break free? Or sounds like vampire superstition to me. Let's go with that second one. Sounds more juicy.
That shit stretches all the way back to Cain. Nothing you can do. Some ancient sleeping in a tomb half a world away has a bad dream, and you gon' feel that shit. Like it or not.
That's always such an interesting idea. Just that notion, and it sets the tone for a large part of the discussions that we have in the game about blood and control of the blood and all that sort of stuff. For a game called Bloodlines, it makes a lot of sense. Like, I think the title of the game specifically makes it an ominous thing, and it just sets the theme. Who's Cain? We asked this question already, but not of you.
Cain, man. Father of all vampires. Killed his brother Abel and was cursed by God to walk eternity feeding on the blood of his children. Some heavy shit, man.
You don't really believe that, do you?
Keep your voice down. Is Cain real? I don't know. Not sure I want to know.
You can get to the point anytime you feel like.
The point is, with this curse pulling your strings,
Tim Cain?
you really want to sign away your right to fight by joining the Camarilla?
But you agree with the Masquerade?
I don't need to bare my fangs.
I don't know if the taxi driver is voiced by Tim Cain.
Camarilla later.
I don't think he
Other
is.
than that, I ain't got no problem with it. Live and let live. We got enough to worry about.
Amen.
You know, speaking of the Masquerade, I just thought of something you might be able to help us out with.
Oh, don't tell me. Is he gonna be the plague bearer?
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. It's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name is Patty. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun no more.
Why don't you just tell her that he doesn't want to see her anymore?
Man, she's been told he was dead. She don't listen. Just ask again louder.
Hey, Adilagi, welcome. How's it going? What kind of heat are you talking about?
Vampire hunters, man. You start doing stupid
He's
shit.
so loud every once in a while. It's super
See
weird.
what I'm talking about. Trust me. Hunters are the kind of trouble you don't want.
Yeah. So, what's the problem with this school?
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret, you hear?
I'll do it to uphold the Masquerade.
Alright? Have fun.
Is this going to be the final or make part session? Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep going until the end.
Just let me know when it's done.
Just. All right, but I've got a few questions before I go.
Yeah?
So what's your problem with the Camarilla?
The Camarilla just ain't necessary.
Yeah, basically I'm recording the Let's Play here.
Said shit. Mess and all that. Sure, it makes sense. Like the Ten Commandments.
It's more fun that way.
You know the Ten Commandments, don't you?
10 Commandments?
Yeah, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Sounds good, but you and me both know that shit don't always fly. What if some society like the Camarilla comes along and just up and kills you if you break one damn commandment?
Law and order in is every kindred's friend. Is that a reference to a thing? I think that's a reference to a thing. And also we are with the anarchs. Yeah, I see your point.
See, we weren't meant to live like that.
See, Colmer. Welcome to the stream. It is. Very fun game. Amazing game. This is an amazing game. Yeah. So the Anarchs out of the way, huh?
Anarchs? We have the only ticket to free living in the afterlife, my friend.
What about Nines, though? Isn't he just like the prince of the Anarchs?
No one bows to Nines Rodriguez. He leads.
He doesn't sound very upset when I said that.
Better than some chicken shit limp-wrist paper pusher hiding up in his tower. The Camarilla sheep couldn't see the difference.
Easy, big guy. I'm gonna go now. Some limp wrist paper pusher. That's right. It's a paper pusher. It's a term that I've learned recently. I thought it was pen pusher. But no, it is paper. Also, it makes sense. And that's Jack, by the way. We got Jack in here. I'm gonna talk to you later, man. Hey, Jack.
Well, looky who made it back.
How many hours have you been in this game?
How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
It was okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a stroll on the beach.
9 hours? 8 to 9 hours so far?
Skee-ball
I don't like it.
down on the pier there.
Yeah, no prize though. I didn't save up enough tickets.
I can't imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
You can say that again. Yeah.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
It's interesting because, of course, there was Jeanette and Therese. That sort of had us go around a bunch. Hiccup, I'm sorry. And then Bertram Tongue wasn't any less of a manipulator. If anything, he was even more. Well, not really. Well, he wasn't really more. He wasn't more because Therese was just the master. Politics?
Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get rich.
9 hours for the main quest need to around average. I do everything. I will do everything.
In the first place, because Prince LaCroix said so.
LaCroix. So you don't follow his rules?
Kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name.
Why did the prince send me to Santa Monica?
Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I did sort of bring a feud between three powerful vampires to a halt, and I brought down a whole weapon smuggling operation single-handedly. Right. And of course, Bertram Trung, who helped me get there, is in with the Camarilla, which means he also didn't expect me to make it back, or not necessarily anyway. But of course he keeps his cards close to his chest. I don't get it. Why did he want to kill me?
It's bullshit Camarilla law.
This is indeed the guy, Harry. This is indeed the guy.
Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law.
So how come I'm still standing here? I mean, I don't want to brag. I did do a lot.
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Vents were born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
Huh. You're not into public relations, Jack?
Yeah, man. It's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my
This
code.
guy.
That seems to work. People dig it.
Well, if people dig it, I think that's public relations, all right. Is LaCroix afraid of Nines? I thought he was the boss.
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. That's rich.
So you're now part of the Camarilla?
The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. That's got a nice kick to it, though, huh? Yeah.
Him being a pirate, though, if he's been around since, like, 1600s, he was alive way before the word I think even the word anarchy... I actually don't know. Because anarchism and anarchy are two different things. And the anarchs here being referent to anarchists, which would be people who want anarchism, and not people who want anarchy. Although the two are not necessarily mutually exclusive, but it's just not what we're talking here. It's just often confused, particularly by people who don't like anarchism. But he wouldn't be alive at the time. It's interesting to think, like, how would you even roleplay if you were roleplaying somebody who was alive? Because in this setting, you can roleplay old vampires. You can roleplay anybody, really. But you can roleplay old vampires who have been vampires for a long time. How would you even... That would be such a difficult thing. You need to learn so much about the social and political notions of the 1600s to roleplay somebody like Jack. To be able to have your own prejudices and your own worldview that would then be shaped by centuries of undeath. That's super interesting. And characters like these are... Well, that's one of the... For me, that's one of the appeals of this setting. It's just... it's really... It's just really rich. Because it's like time travel. Except with vampires. So tell me about the Anarchs.
That's us. So
DiMaggio, that's right.
you want to know.
Us. Yeah. Just before he was saying, they call themselves Anarchs. Got a nice kick to it, and now that's us. So how long has the Anarch movement existed?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
Yes, absolutely. It's good to know your history.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever gonna be easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
Maybe. Does Nines feel the same way?
You bet, kid.
How come you're not running the show, Jack?
Me? I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them.
So what about the rest of Nines' crew?
Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nine's crew.
Right. What clan are you? I think I know. He's a Bruja. Yeah, he says something around most of the folks here are Bruja. Let's see.
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
Bruja! Do you have to go like that, man? I've got a few questions.
Moving right along.
Ellipses only have 3 dots. Tell me about the Camarilla.
Oh, my favorite topic.
So what do you think of the Camarilla ideals?
Don't think that Camarilla has a monopoly on those ideals, okay, kid? No one is arguing over that shit, and if they tell you that's what this fight is all about, then they're really giving you the full fist. You hear me?
Man, that line. Wow. How did I... It's interesting, because I remember this line easily, because this is one of the most memorable dialogues, I think, in the game. But that line over there is just so entrenched in politics and politicking specifically. The twisting of the ideals and the twisting of what is at stake. You can see that stretched to so many different issues in society, specifically in the U.S. because we're in the U.S. And of course made by Californian people, and it's everything regarding the U.S. But that line is just steeped in that, and of course it probably refers to the Camarilla portraying the Anarchs as, we know the Camarilla portrays or sees the Anarchs as wanting to break the Masquerade. We've talked to the Tremere Regent. We know how his attitude goes, but he actually comes across as relatively non-committal. He's not super judgmental. He does have that attitude, but I don't know. Anyway, it wouldn't surprise me if they were.
The Camarilla protects the people.
Hey, Decadancy, welcome to the stream.
That's it, the end. The rest of them are bloody gristle for the machine.
Who runs the whole thing?
Doddering old dust farts. They might be powerful as all hell, but who knows? They're too afraid to stick
It's like
their heads
an
in
islander.
hidey holes. And why should they? This whole huge system is built so they don't have to.
Yeah. Is Lacroix one of the inner circle?
Not one of the bigs, but he ain't out risking his ass in the street, that's for sure. LaCroix has ambitions of joining that inner circle. Delivering Los Angeles in their pocket would look killer on a resume.
I'm sure it would. Public servants are underappreciated. The term public servants being a relatively difficult thing to scrutinize if you're not a native speaker. That's one of the terms that I did not know what it meant when I played this game for the first few times. That means politics. Or rather, politicians. But, of course, because politicians are public servants, because it's a republic. No, is it because it's a democracy? Either way, that's the name. It's just public servants are underappreciated. That's a reference to the people in power are underappreciated. Let's not say that. Let's not anger the Jack. Or, he's not going to anger. He doesn't give a damn. But I'm still not going to go that way. The Camarilla does good things, too. Oh, wait. The other one is not... Yeah, let's say the first one. Let's say the first one. Let's not be completely antagonistical. But still, you know, try to play both sides here. Camarilla does good things, too. Maybe that outweighs the bad stuff.
Not bad. Evil.
Evil.
Think if a country had the same dictator that lived for 500 years, it's also a blood-drinking predator. Think there's gonna be some evil shit come out of that equation?
I'm sure. Yeah, what about LaCroix?
Ah, to hell with LaCroix. I blasted better vampires' brains all over the wall. He's not the prince. He's a prince.
I wonder how... Oh, no, we know how old. Yeah, LaCroix is younger than Jack here. We learn later on. So his attitude... Yeah, his attitude is definitely one of an older vampire, even though there are older vampires than Jack. They're not very common, but still. You've dealt with princes like him in the past?
Ah, he's a typical Ventru asshole. Predictable, safe, no imagination. Ah, man, the guy's a pussy. He just got lucky he showed up in L.A. at the right time.
He's just stupid and lucky, huh?
I'm not saying he's stupid. He's just an asshole and needs his teeth kicked in, that's all.
His lines are just they're delivered with such, like, it's clear DiMaggio here has way too much fun playing this character, and the lines are just written like straight to the point. So what do you know about the sheriff? Oh yeah, the McGilla gorilla, the way Jack said it.
Oh, the sheriff, yeah. I love how everyone's talking about that big mystery. It's like someone embraced a doped up gorilla.
Okay, let's ask some other questions.
What else did you need some truth about?
Some truth. I don't think the Camarilla.
Oh, my favorite topic.
Because I think I asked everything. And then if I... Yeah, so...
Camarilla protects the people.
Yeah, okay, so... Oh, I can go back. I can't go back easily. Interesting.
Not bad.
Huh, okay, well, some more questions. About the Anarchs, I think I asked that too. Yeah. And I got some other questions. Okay, what about Sabbat?
Again? Does everything have to be about these dickheads?
Hi, I left them for last. I hope not.
The Sabbat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws.
Fun to watch. They're... What's wrong with them?
The Sabbat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabbat have a little longer chain, but they're slaves all the same.
It's really interesting that he sees them as the same. Or in the same business. And of course, from his perspective, or at least the perspective he's saying right now, specifically regarding the chain, they are. It's still a chain of command and all that sort of stuff, except the opposite. As I was gonna say, can I ask that again?
Right along.
Because I think I can.
Again?
I hope not. Yeah, they're anti-Camarilla.
Yeah, they oppose the Camarilla, but they suck when it comes to execution.
Yeah.
The Sabbat.
So I should have asked that one before. Anyway, later. Let's have a chat with Nines Rodriguez over here. We don't know how old he is, what kind of vampire he is. Do we know his clan? Probably Bruja as well. No, Bruja is his clan.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Straight to the point. Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their
Very close to what
power than those kindred
Jack was telling us about.
schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to is this: only a few people at the top have any real power.
Isn't the prince the leader of the Camarilla?
LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla. Him and any of the traitors that sided with the Cam want power here, they'll get what's due.
Aren't you part of the Camarilla?
Them's fighting words, newbie.
It is.
But you're young and
Yeah.
stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. So the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest little horseshit a man ever heard.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. You get punished like you are part of the Camarilla, whether you are or not. So what are you all about? What are you all about?
I learned the way of this world.
Thank you for following, Bragon. Thank you very much.
Screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Which sounds a lot like a straight free of anarchs, but that's not what it is. Or what he's saying. So did he grow up in the Great Depression? That could be, yeah. Anarch-free state.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Huh. Have you tried meeting with the Camarilla?
I got their meeting right here.
No, sounds like you're not a friend of the prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
It sounds like you're the prince of anarchs. That's also fighting words. But less fighting words than the other ones down below.
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly.
I know.
You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. Long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bid it or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
One of the only ones left that hasn't bid it or switched sides. That is an interesting... That is a very interesting thing. I wonder what that means. I wonder if it's canonical that old anarchs, or old vampires rather, joined the Camarilla. Because that sounds like, I mean, on the one hand, it sort of sounds like the sort of old saying. It's not an old saying, I guess, because it's very contextual and doesn't apply anymore mostly. But it's I don't remember how it is, but I don't remember how the old saying goes. But there's basically a notion that young people tend to be more left-leaning, where old people, or as they grow older, they become more right-leaning. And it's sort of complicated to analyze that historically speaking. Because it's very difficult to access cultural, not necessarily political perspectives of different ages, but more sort of from a cultural perspective. And of course, the rise of democracies being so late makes it a lot complicated to understand that in the first place. And of course, now we're seeing as well that it's mostly just the boomers in the U.S. anyway that sort of have that happen to them. Where people who were born in the 70s and 80s don't do that as much, or at all. And in fact, might be a little bit later on, might be a little bit the other way. So it's not like a one. But the thing is, it might influence the writers here. That pervasive notion might have influenced the writers when they made that line of saying one of the only ones left that hasn't bid it, of course, being killed, or switched sides. It's interesting. rebel posers and gangbangers to me. There it is. That's the other line that I could say. One more question. Any advice you can give me?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of death. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
I like how number 3 is so short, and it's probably one of the most important thorough lines of the game. The Camarilla is full of shit. The problem with being full of shit is that you don't know what bits are full of shit. Because you can say the right thing, you can say a true thing and be full of shit. And that's an interesting... Can you teach me how to fight? Oh, you can, actually.
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
That's right, and he taught me brawl. I think he can teach me from 2 points to 3 points. Although right now I think he taught me from 1 point to 2 points, but that's good enough. Thanks for your help, for all of your help, Nines.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Okay. Can I talk to you again?
Sorry, newbie, but I got the whole city shouting in my ear right now. We'll have to rant some other night.
We will rant some other night. I rant a lot, though. Misty! I think we're gonna be able to meet Misty. I'm not sure. I don't remember the names. And on this side, condoms. Oh, also the way out. We could take the way out. Well, let's go out. Let's go down and just, or maybe talk to everybody one more time. I don't think they have anything else.
So I heard you and Nines had a run-in with the Sabat, huh? And you let them go. Nines must be getting soft. How could you pass up that kind of fun?
Huh. I don't know that I come to this dialogue a whole lot. How come he keeps helping me?
Well, he
Kicks
was
open the door, sending it flying sub.
I don't know, maybe that's it.
That sounds like Vampire Bloodlines.
For the little guy.
A thing for the little guy, huh? Is Nine the leader of the Anarchs?
As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously, though. Came up during the Great Depression, so his brain's wired to that shit.
Well, I guess that's the confirmation right there. But this is a different dialogue. A little bit of a different dialogue. You seem to know a lot about politics yourself, Jack.
Me? Pfft. I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them.
Okay, I got some questions that I'm out. And
What's
basically, that's back to that. Oh, I can ask you about humans.
What about them?
What do you think of them?
What do I think of humans? I don't, really. When you were alive, did you think about cows? You know, if one got killed, I bet you didn't cry, but, you know, you're not out there slaughtering them for sport either.
But they get caught in the crossfire sometimes.
Ah, man, we got our own problems. Let the kin sink or swim.
Sure.
Moving.
I think
What's on your
so. I can't ask about the humans again. Okay, I'm out of here. Interesting. I don't remember his name.
What's up?
Daryl? I got some questions.
Yeah?
I want to ask about someone.
Yeah? Who do you want to know about?
Talk to me about Kane.
Kane, man. Father of all vampires. Killed his...
Yeah. I've talked about that already. Someone else.
Who do you want?
About that damsel chick down below.
You mean college girl over there?
College girl.
To be honest, she reminds me of the miserable stinks
I know he's not the leader.
when I was in 9. But she's
There's
on
no
my side in this one.
hierarchy over here.
The hippie vibe fool.
Okay, can I ask about somebody else?
Yeah? Who do you want to know?
What's the deal with Jack?
That's the man there. One righteous kid.
Righteous.
Wish he'd take a more active stance in our fight. Fuck, man, he's Jack. Jack just does his thing. God help anyone who gets in the way.
I don't think I can ask about anybody else then. Well, I'll see you later.
Yeah?
Yep. Maybe Damsel is gonna be able to tell me anything else. Hey.
Can't.
She talked twice. Yeah, she's talking twice. Anyway, I have some questions.
Yeah?
Nothing. Bye. And they're just having a chat. Well, I'm out. See you all later. Last round, we have been there. A baron. Is it? That's not a. It's a baron with an O, right? It's what you call a baron. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. I see what you mean. Yeah. That's an interesting take on it. That does make him a baron. Let's see if we can talk to the homeless here. That one gets freaked out. That one does not.
It's Tin Can Bill's monster. Get away from me.
Tin Can... No! Calm down, no monster. Who the hell's Tin Can Bill?
He's been talking about this.
He's freaked out because I'm a Nosferatu.
Unbid him and gave him the sickness. He's down in the alleyway across from the bar. Please, don't hurt me.
The sickness. The monster. Sorry to have troubled you. She didn't talk. Because she didn't get freaked out either. And usually people who talk to you don't get freaked out. Or rather, they get freaked out, but only after you talk to them. And this over here is a bit of a problem. What's this? That's a passage. Let's see what quests we have, just in case. What do we have over here? Skelter wants you to make Patty disappear. We have learned about that. A helpful homeless person has pointed out Tin Can Bill as a possible link to the plague bearer. And the region asks you to find the cause of the epidemic. However, let's go over here. You saw bloody murder. You're all trying to find Muddy. The machine is said to go to Skyline Apartments 2A, the residence of a Milton. Even though Arthur can... Okay, we should go there. We should go there. I'm just wondering about getting in here. Because I don't want to... I don't want to go in there right now. We'll do it later. Nope, that's not Tin Can Bill. He should be down here, though. That's a different person. This is an interesting dialogue as well, this one. Also, look at the buildings. I love the buildings. Leonard Boyarsky, ladies and gentlemen. Art direction extraordinaire. And this goes to places. Let's have a chat with Tin Can Bill over here.
No, please.
They can look actually normal, but no matter what, people will
Don't take me away again.
subconsciously avoid you.
I don't wanna
Interesting.
go away to the bad place.
What are you talking about?
God, you're even more horrible than I remember.
He's freaked out.
Face, those eyes.
This is completely different than the other conversation.
Please, just leave me alone.
Are you Tin Can Bill?
You know who I am. You took me to the bad place. Smelled so bad. No. Not into the sewers again.
What sewers? Calm down, not who you think I am.
Sewers. Just around the corner. Bad place. Oh, God. Heart. Can't breathe.
Are you gonna... hold on, Bill, I'll get some help. He died. He has died. Just now. We don't know that, but he has. That's why that first line is there. That's a bummer. Second person we killed with a heart attack. All in the days of the Nosferatu's life. Well, we know where that goes. That's interesting. We're not going to pursue it right now. Because... Well, actually, we're going to go elsewhere. Because we might get other leads. I kind of would like other leads. We also have tremendous amounts of experience, which is great. I love having experience. Who doesn't? Well, specifically, I love having huge amounts of unspent experience. Some people don't like that. Robert Thorne. Vote Robert Thorne. That's right. That's the Republican... I don't know if he's a senator or whatever. That, with puppies. That shows up in the news. Not the news, in an advert. He's got puppies. It's hilarious. Oh, boy. Anyway, moving on. Moving right along. We have a lot of people to talk to. And these are back alleys. You can use them to travel or just get nab some people. You know, we've been over here. Let's not freak out the CDC. Let's see. There's another alley. I actually could go into that alley over there, but there's a lot of people in there. There's also something over here, which is a really interesting thing. And I will do it. It's also I think one of the coolest places in all of downtown for me is this bit over here. It's a shame it's so underutilized. Is that guy's throwing up blood? That guy's literally throwing up blood. You went over there and threw up blood. Throw blood. Yeah, it's just underutilized. It's sort of a shame. I'm not sure if they ever wanted to use these doors or whatnot. But this one is usable. Let's go on in. Now, animals naturally hate me. That's kind of cool. There's things breaking. Oh. I'm sorry. Get a hold of yourself, dude. I'm not that scary.
No, don't kill me! Please, please don't kill me! Help!
I'm not going to kill you. Tell me what's going on.
No, it was out of nowhere.
Right. So you stay here and mumble incoherently. I'll be back. He's really upset at me. He's...
This is crazy. I'm crazy.
Are you crazy? He doesn't tell us. What happened here?
No, don't kill me.
Huh. He really doesn't tell me. That's interesting. That's really interesting. We got a way up there. We have these little things that are meant for you to pee on. I never used one of those. We barely caught what it was. Somebody being projected at the screen there, which was a shame, because we could have seen what it was. We could have seen a couple more frames, basically. Something fishy is going on in here. In this hospital? Should have gone over there. I don't think it would matter. I think that breaks. Let's save. We're behind that barricade. Actually, this is a bit of a problem. Also, I can't move easily. Oh, there you go. There's a wheelchair over here, but you can't go up. Let's sneak a little bit. Janky, janky. Oh. Well, why are there cameras? Why are people... Those are questions that I actually never asked. And they make total sense to ask. Well, the people being murdered is kind of obvious. Yeah, but why are the cameras here? I should have asked these questions when I played. Morphine, lovely. Oh, you can get morphine for... No, you can't get morphine for Mercurio from here. By this point, Mercurio is already... And we should go back to him, by the way. We will go back to him. We'll go back to our crib at Santa Monica and whatnot. I mean, hopefully we'll get out of here, because this is looking very grim and destroyed? Well, yes, for sure destroyed. What happened? But also there's blood. That's paint, not blood. That's the third person that dies. Right. Okay, can I go back over here? I can indeed, which probably means that is the way forward. It is Probably not. There's a hole in the floor. Somebody fell. It could have been the physics. Huh. That's just a morphine bottle over there, but she's pretty nice. Okay. Janky physics. Off we go. Wherever we are going. I'm on the wrong side of the tracks. This is the one. It's a new place. Is that... I can get past. Is that supposed to be like that? Or did somebody put that over the... No, that definitely was like that. Right. Hey! Fifth person? We can't go through. There's spider webs, so this place must not be very often cleaned. What the heck are they doing in here? There's a demon. There's a demon. Demon doesn't seem very upset. Oh. Well, I guess I know. Oh, there he is. I know, I've played this game. I'm trying to make it nice.
Real terror is not the sight of death. It is the fear of death. What is the fear of death? Terror of the unknown. Is it these eyes you peer into? No, I am not the unknown. You and I are closer kin than you and it were.
You ate that kind, though. That's disgusting.
Drinking blood to sustain your death, you are damned, yes? What if,
This is
besides
Pisha,
the blood
by the
of
way.
living, you had to eat pounds of their flesh to maintain that thin facade of life? What would you call it? Twice damned?
I wish there were a line that can't you just use a fork and a knife and not make such a mess? Because look at her. She's all like tidied up and it's nice and all that. She's got the tattoo. I don't know what those are. Could be magical and mystical. She definitely has the mascara going and all that and the hairstyle. And then blood all over. It adds to the mystique, I suppose. Who are you?
My birth name I tell no one. You may address me.
See you later, Hellsman. Thank you for showing
She
up.
was the name
Or
of my
Hellman, sorry.
companion and lover in a time before my
And
death.
have a good night.
200.
This is going up on YouTube, though.
She has no
So,
need
if you
of
want to
me
catch
now.
up. Why are you living in a condemned building?
My stay in this city is transitory. I seek relics of the occult traced here and would trade similar artifacts to acquire them. But if you wish to bargain with me, the kind upstairs must be sent down here. He has seen too much.
Oh, that dude? Are you going to eat him?
Eventually.
He'll never come down here. He's scared. Well, especially not with me telling him to. He's scared out of his mind.
Tell him this was all a ruse. His friends playing a joke. He will come. He must come down here. If he leaves, the frail disguise we wear for mortals will be seen through.
That she means he'll break the masquerade. That's what she means right there. Who am I to argue with a flesh-eating monster? I'll go get him. And also, she is one of the most important characters in the game. Not really one of the most important characters in the game. One of the most memorable for me. If you look away, her dress loses physics. Oh, yeah. I think she must T-pose outside of the screen. And then you look at her and the physics don't update properly. Because everything. That's the way out. I knew there was a way out. But she does what she says there of looking for vestiges of the occult, or however she puts it. That's pretty cool. Did you notice how that was locked? And then I'm up here. And of course he's not here. Oh. A business card. There it is. This is a business card for, quote, Haunted LA. The name on the card is Simon Milligan. The address listed is Skyline Apartments, Apartment A1, downtown Los Angeles, California. Well, it just so happens that we need to go there as well. For a couple of reasons, in fact. One of them is this thing over here in Skyline Apartments 2A, right there. The other one, I think, is Paul. Do we know about Paul? Paul. We should know about Paul. Yeah, that's Paul. Right. That's the other clue. That's the other clue for the plague. That's the one I forgot about. So that's a good thing that we didn't go into the sewers. Because you know what happens when we go into the sewers, don't you? Also, there are grotesques over here. The game calls them gargoyles, and in fact, they're gargoyles. I mean, that's not the original name. These are grotesques. Gargoyles would be an architectural feature rather than a statue or a type of creature, and much less a type of creature. It's kind of a funny thing too. Anyway, prostitutes don't mind me. They do not. Hi. I mean, if you talk to them, they will get upset, but that's beside the point. This is the Venture Tower, the biggest one, and we could go in there, and it's a fun time going in there. We're not going in there right now, though. Well, I say it's a fun time. I'm a Nosferatu, so maybe it isn't. Also, this building over here, the one with the gargoyles is... you can't go in there ever, which is a shame. Because there's so many little buildings that are so cool. I wish that you could go into. There's this little passage. There's a guard over here. Guard freaks out. Let's not mess with the guard. And there's La Devastazione Ambientale e Urbana. That's Spanish for the environmental and urban devastation. And that, I don't know what that is. It sort of looks like an anarchism symbol. But I don't know. Start the war. What's going on? Oh, I know what's going on. This is sort of funny. This happens every once in a while. Once somebody dies, they flee. They're basically gangbang. Oh, did you see how he gets free? Did you see the Nosferatu detection? Oh no, don't look at me. No, don't look at me. Yeah, it's gang violence in the streets of LA. You know how it is. How do I... They're still going at it? Or is it the cops now? Oh no, it's the civs. Holy crap, that civ just punched that guy out. Holy balls! They didn't see me yet. Oh, he's murdering them! Holy crap, this guy! I have never seen that happen. Ever. That guy told them what's what. He just went up there and karate chopped their face in half and murdered them. With a single kick each. That was... Anyway, let's see what we have over here. Hey. Very unique character model. Absolutely unique character model. That guy that kicked them off wasn't unique. There's more of them. That's why it's super surprising. Also, this guy has some of the... This guy's amazing. My man! What is up? He's fantastic. He's absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite characters. He's got the, business line that I love. But we're a Nosferatu, so he's gonna have some witty comments about that, most likely.
Damn, man! Don't be sneaking up on a brother with your crackhead skin disease test tube baby looking ass! Damn near shit my pants! I don't sell no soap, so what the hell you want?
Oh, that's so great! That's so great! Oh my god! Oh, that is so great! I had never... It's been so long since I heard a new line from him. Oh my god. That was such a great line. And so well delivered. This guy's amazing. You sell things. What do you sell?
Take a look. But I ain't got no rock, so I know you ain't interested.
You got no rock? I don't actually know what rock is. I think he means drug. It's a specific type of drug. I just don't know what it is. Let's see. So I think I need to buy something from him. And I do. Heavy clothing. Oh, we're still BSDM. Is BSDM? BSM? BSD? Sadomaso? I don't actually know. Bondage. It's bondage. Bondage clothing. I don't know the names. I'm still gonna buy it though, because this is a set of heavy clothing, even though we're still gonna be naked. Well, I was expecting something else though. I was expecting a suit. Don't sue me. And we can't sell the old one. Look at it. It's the same thing, except the pants. Now, I got leather pants. I've never had leather pants, but I do hate tight pants, so I probably would hate leather pants too. So let's sell the drug over there. We got a lot of other stuff. I can sell the knife. I can get another knife. I didn't actually see how much I got for that knife. The axe is quite something. And in fact, I probably should buy it. I'm not going to spend the money on anything. I might as well. Because I'm not going to get an axe pretty soon. So, well, that's that. Iggy, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome on in.
Say now, brother. Seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on, you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you?
And I really like this one. It's really none of your concern.
Wow, that's your business, okay. I just figured
so great.
somebody with a shop
I'm doing fantastic,
like
thank you.
Might be up for
coming in for asking.
Alright?
What you got in mind?
Hey, I could use a Halloween-looking S&M gremlin like yourself to help haunt some people out of some loot for me. You still with me?
I think that's a totally different line. You got my attention.
Here's what's going down. I got a tip.
This guy is amazing.
Chinatown Tone and some local boys will meet down at a nearby parking garage to carry out a business deal. Now, I can't tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say a certain client of mine is ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1.
I love it.
You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound?
Uncle Sam side buck. I am down for that. I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
No, I'm ready now. I'll be back with a briefcase. Oh, he didn't have the business line. I think that's because I'm a Nosferatu and he commented about our Halloween-looking S&M. That's S&M, that's right, Sato and Matt. How can I forget? Yeah, it's my god, this game. Anyway, let's see how we look. We now have armor rating +1. Oh yeah! Instead of having these beige-looking pants, we now have. Oh my god, those are enormous boots. We're ready for this. This actually, I think this would make us less scary. I can't see my face, but I think this would make us less scary. Because we're a Nosferatu, evidently, and it'd be better. It'd be better. Just be, people would be, oh, it's all in a day's work. And this is where we need to go. We're just gonna do it right away. This is a fun mission, actually. It's tricky to do. I've never done it. I've never done it completely stealth, but it is possible to do stealth. Certainly with our capability of obfuscation. But I'm gonna murder. Well, we can't. That's right. If you want to do stealth, you can't murder. So let's not murder. Then it's just a long... It's a very long... Oh, no. There it is. It's a very long path as well down to there. Mr. Garzine, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome on in. And it's a lot of stealthing. But fortunately, our stealthing is pretty good. We got our armed up, so we're not going to use the axe that we have. The axe does a lot of damage, but yeah, we'll see. We also have 3 ranged. Did anybody tell me? Oh, because I have ranged from something else. From perception? No, from wits. Right. No, what the heck? How did I get that much firearms? Do I start with firearms? Either way, we're good. We're good. Going around here is important because there are some car radios on the floor. I don't know if they're here or if they're in the next level or something. But, oh, Oh, this is how we got past these guys. Just whistling. It's just whistling over there. Being all whistly and stuff, and I'm being all crouchy and stuff, of course, making me invisible, as we know. That's not where I came out of. Is that where I came out of? I think it was.
Huh?
I think I'm gonna get seen. I don't want to get seen. Yeah, I really got turned around. 'Cause I'm an idiot. Maybe it wasn't. I think it's over there. Let's see. And it's super janky as always to get up here. This time around, it worked out quite alright. Oh, well, Dark God of Thuru, welcome, Dark God of Thuru, welcome to the stream. I remember this mission with a lot of enemies. It does have a lot of enemies. It can be very, very difficult. Okay, let's see what we have down here.
Alright, so check this out. Try some shot. Yo, first one I see, I got slobber work on. Yo, check it.
Watch my back, stupid. Blanco said these jokers ain't play. They don't give us the stuff. Pop up, you know.
Oh, they do, cause yo, I'm gonna be all, yo, Tanya, John Woo, hot target right here.
Hard target? What the hell does that mean? Nobody's seen Hard Target. I didn't even know it was a John Woo film.
It was a good film, man. It had Van Damme and that oatmeal guy.
I don't care. Just be ready to drop these fools. It's cool to say, yo, you like John Woo? Boot in the head, asshole.
Yo, I don't get it.
Man, shut up, stupid.
So poorly recorded too. I don't know where even anything. And the fun thing about this is that we're definitely not gonna need to kill them on our way back, because we're going down below. You might have noticed that we're dropping. We're going down into wherever we're going and following a simple path. That sounds simpler than it is, in fact. I usually do this with less stealth than I have right now.
I don't like this place at night. It seems haunted. Don't you feel like something's here? Like we're being watched?
No. The hairs on the back of my neck are sticking up.
I swear there's something here. It's like, what's the word?
Nervous?
No, it's forget it. And don't go telling Johnny I was nervous. I'm not nervous.
Annoying.
Dick.
Their vocabulary is a little bit lacking, as it were. Still the whistling. A bunch of whistling still. Okay, where to next? That's where you come normally. This guy's patrolling. This is where I'm going. That guy's patrolling too. He's not gonna patrol me. You can patrol yourself. And nobody's talking. Interesting. The other ones all did. No conversation this level. That's just how it is. Start saving, be a little bit more careful. For example, this one. It's a bit of a close call. Oh, they're coming. I saw him look at me. Fortunately, my stealth. You can't see me. Oh, actually, they're talking Chinese. And of course, the closed captions don't actually show that what they say. They should probably include the Chinese characters. How far am I in the game? Probably about 8 hours. Yeah, probably about 10 hours, most likely. It's been hard to get time to watch lately. Don't worry about it, because not only will these go up on YouTube in full, but I also am editing everything to make a full Let's Play. And I'm having a lot of fun, actually, editing everything to make a full Let's Play. And I don't know why I'm having fun. I'm trying to get to understand why I have fun doing the editing. But it's 30-minute episodes once every other day at 7 p.m. GMT. I think that's it, yeah. Yeah, so basically you can count on that. So I'll finish the game way before the Let's Play actually gets finished, because we'll play a lot more than the time goes up on YouTube. But I plan on doing more Let's Plays like this on stream. Don't read too much into it. If you're having fun, stick with that. No, it's not. I'm trying to figure out, because do you see what I'm doing right now? I can pause at any time. For a stream, this game is different because it's this game is easier, I should say, because I know it so well. So I can always count on having the order of the things making sense. What does it say over there? Is that mirrored? Paet? Compact. The thing is, I can say hi to everybody as I do normally on any stream, and I plan on having proper streaming things. I need to get like notifications. Like, for example, Forge just now very, very, very generously just donated 100 bits, and I don't have any notifications going up. I need to see them. I need to notice very tiny that appears over there. And Forge, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hey, Colonel. It's been too long. It has been. I need to make the things. Boy. How have you been, buddy? We need to play some F1 soon. And many sevens. I've been well. I've been busy. I was telling about. I need to make notifications. I need to make like little overlays. I need to get a green screen behind me, which I will. I set these things up. They're not properly set up now, but I made them so I could make the green screens. But the big thing is I can make these pauses, and because I'm recording the game sound on one side, or the game, not the game sound, but the game. I'm recording the game visual and sound on one side, independent from the stream, so that's pretty important. And I'm also recording my voice independent from the game, so I can just splice and mix things together, and it works almost flawlessly. In fact, it can work flawlessly, apart from the break. Like, for example, I'm gonna need to make a break here, and in the edit, you can't tell. If you're just listening, you can't tell that I made a break. But if you look at it, you can see that there's a break in the video, because it, even like I could cut while I look down, but sometimes it's a little bit too long or whatever. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like if I move my mouse, you're gonna see that change. So you can tell. But recording like this definitely allows me that room to edit the Let's Play, and it makes a better Let's Play, because if the game in and of itself is already going to be sort of long or boring or something, I can cut those bits off or shorten them. It just makes for good things. Like, for example, loading screens. It does take a long while, though. Editing a 30-minute episode takes me at least 30 minutes, but probably like 45 minutes. So it does take a long while. But because it's only once every other day, and I can do it while doing other things. I can't really do it while listening to other stuff, but I can do it while pausing for doing other things at least. So it's just one every 2 days, so it works, and I can do it when I'm feeling like it. So you're wondering how you were able to do that. If you could just make a bunch of cuts every time you interacted with us. Yeah, that's sort of the idea, but doesn't always happen. Like, for example, if I talk a lot over characters that are talking, so easy for me, just talk over them. And I mute myself in the edit, or I don't even put my voice there. Just, volumes. This game has a very big problem with volumes, which is the reason why I decided to be this game to be the first one to try this with, because I knew volumes were going to be all over the place, and they are all over the place. And also stereo things. Sometimes you can hear it on one side and not the other. It's really weird. This game has a really weird audio system. And so I knew I was going to have to mess with that. And the end result is only going to suck when the game absolutely does not allow me to. Like, for example, when characters are talking over music, the game just will never let you hear the voices properly, because you can't control the individual volumes. You can't control the individual soundtrack volume, which would be fantastic if I could. It just would be fantastic. But it doesn't really matter if there's a cut. Yeah, I think for the enjoyment of somebody who's watching a Let's Play, it's only better than a normal Let's Play. It's different. It's different certainly on the way I approach it and the way I come off on a Let's Play and on the Let's Play that comes out of a stream. Because the distinction between a normal Let's Play where I'm like, hello everybody, oh look at that, I'm here, let's do this and all that, is I am recording with those 25 to 30 minutes in mind. So I make a show out of that. I try to make something that you can enjoy by itself, and I will balance things. If I ramble for 25 minutes, it's not gonna work, right? But if I ramble for 10 minutes, it's fine. On a 25-minute episode, I ramble for 10 minutes. That's how it is. So, and I can't do those separations on stream. I can't, because there's no shows. That's just one big thing. It's one big stream. So when you're watching a Let's Play, you know you have those piecemeal pieces of content, unless the Let's Player just records stream, or like just records and then cuts up, and because there's some Let's Players that do that, but I don't do that. I make piecemeal packets of content with a high and an end, and in my mind I know where a whole thing is gonna go, or a whole episode is gonna go, and if it's fun or not. I can just have a whole episode of inventory management or something that's boring, but in a stream I can. So when you're watching a stream, especially if you're not interacting, but a stream that you want to pay attention to, it's very different. And so I didn't want that, because every other cut stream that I have published on YouTube, or just full streams, in fact, I know it's not the same thing. Like, I know some people will just watch, but I know the end result of a stream is not the same as a Let's Play. And then you add to that the fact that I'm interacting with you, so I'm not playing the game right now. Somebody's watching this on YouTube because it's going to go up on YouTube, and somebody's watching and they're aware of the fact that I'm not playing the game. They might be okay with the fact that I'm just rambling about something else, right? But it's not the same thing. If you're there for the game, you need to sort of put up with the fact that this was recorded for a different audience. You're not talking, like, I'm not talking to the people that are watching on YouTube right now, because right now, as I speak, you are watching this on Twitch, and I'm streaming this to Twitch. So I'm talking to the Twitch audience. So that's why it's tricky. Where to cut the episode and why during a non-stream video. Where to cut the episode and why during a non-stream video. Yeah, exactly. That's also true. Sometimes it's fun to have a cliffhanger. Sometimes it's fun to just tailor what you're gonna do to how long the video is gonna be. If you're very close to the end of the episode, you don't want to get into a big dialogue. Maybe you go on a different thing and do something. Or if you've spent the whole episode talking to people, maybe you look at your inventory or do a little bit of exploration. Depends on the game. It's very different. Like, for example, in Darkest Dungeon was an interesting it was one of my first Let's Plays, but it was an interesting Let's Play because it usually was either one dungeon or two short dungeons. So I would usually go on a short in the same episode. Depends on what stage I was as well on the Let's Play, but usually I'd go on a short dungeon, or on a medium dungeon, and a bigger episode, or sometimes it'd be fast. And then on the biggest dungeons, I would have to make a cut halfway through, and it would be after a battle or something like that. And of course, you can still do that on the stream, but the flow, especially the beginning of the episode, because I think on a Let's Play, if you're watching a Let's Play in a row, if you're watching a playlist, which a lot of my viewers do watch on a playlist, if you're watching on a playlist, it doesn't, none of this matters. None of the Let's Play shenanigans matter, because you're watching a playlist. You're there. You're probably doing other things, and if you're watching multiple episodes in a row, you're binging it, so you know what's going on. You're already aware that of the person that you're listening to or watching. So all the concerns are put out the window. It doesn't matter. People are already there. It's the experience of the person who watches one episode every other day, or an episode here and there, or follows me directly. That's the hardest to make something enjoyable. And I feel that's also the most rewarding, not just in the sense of creativity, but also in the sense of how many subscribers I get. Because if you watch a Let's Play channel that you don't care about the new web videos that come up, or because you watch a Let's Play of, I don't know, The Sims, and you go and look at the new Let's Plays, and all, like, you're not interested in any of the games, or you don't feel like starting a new game because the person doesn't make an effort to get you into the new game, and you're gonna be like, okay, I watched that Let's Play of The Sims, but I'm not gonna watch anything else. But if each episode sort of, even if you can jump into the middle of a series, I do that sometimes, jumping into the middle of a series of another Let's Player, and I just watch that, I'm like, this is interesting, and I just continue watching from there. I don't even go back sometimes, because the Let's Players make it an effort to make it interesting on a single video. And that's another thing as well, from a marketing perspective for the companies that make the games that I play. Not that they see it that way, because they don't care. Also because I'm very small. But from a marketing perspective, think of a game like Pillars of Eternity 2 that I've been playing since it came out. I now have all the expansions, and it's still the same playthrough. That game is always on my main page. It's always there. If you go to my most viewed videos, there's always a video somewhere of Pillars of Eternity. And anybody that follows me, even if you just go to my page once every month, you're bound to see that game. You're bound to see Pillars of Eternity 2. And, you know, I make an effort to have titles that represent the video, but I also titles that are interesting, and that sometimes, not all the time, a lot of the time they're not like a thing that you want to click on, but sometimes they're a little bit closer to what you want to click on, either because there's a witty play of words, but usually it's not because of that, or usually because it's just a thumbnail and a title that connects, and people will come in, and I see that in the views. It needs to be on weekdays. Videos on weekdays basically get a very flat number of views, a very specific number of views, and it has a dip on the Friday. And I think it's because of the time that I release the videos. I'm not really sure. On the Fridays it's usually lower, but on the first 4 weekdays, you can see that sometimes some videos get more views than others on normal view days, or normal days with normal views. And that's because of the titles, and sometimes something works and something doesn't. And it's important to get the people to come into episode 130 and be like, oh, this is fun, I want to watch it, even if it's just for 10 minutes. And you can't do that with a stream, especially if you talk and say hi to people on a YouTube video, say hi to people on Twitch. You're like, OG Darkest Dungeon Run, those were the days. Oh, those were. Each game makes it a different experience as a Let's Play. It has to be tough to balance those out. I hype myself up. I talk about this every once in a while. I hype myself up to play the games. Like, for example, today I was playing. I recorded 2 episodes of Disco Elysium, and I was like, let's do this. This is gonna be. This is a wild game. It's very different than what I'm used to. And I was gonna record 3 episodes, and I recorded 2 episodes because after 2 episodes I needed a break. I was like, okay, I need to think about this. I need to stop the game right now, and I cannot record another episode until I digest what I just went through. But I didn't feel like playing any other game, so I didn't. I just stopped recording for 2 hours, didn't record anything, and then I started to stream. A clip. I can't open it on my side, though. Wrong chat. Okay, that's a different... Okay, it's fine. No problem, Miggy. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so basically I pacing myself and also hyping myself up. So I know in advance what games I need to play. I usually have enough of a backlog that I can at any one time afford to say, I'm not going to record Pathologic 2 today, for example, or other times I'm like, I feel like Pathologic 2. Like, I'm itching for Pathologic, I've been itching for Pathologic, but it's not a series that gets a lot of likes, so I prioritize other stuff. And usually when I record Pathologic, I record like 3 or 4 episodes in a row, because it's a sort of game that I'm like really itching for it, and then I just get that big discharge of Pathologic, and it's just, yeah, got 3 episodes out or 4 episodes out, and I'm like, okay, I'm not playing this game for a week. Or more. So yeah, it's complicated. But at the same time, it's all about the pacing. Now back to this, which just it's as if it never happened on YouTube. And I don't even need to make... The thing is, I don't even need to make an effort with my voice to say things that make sense with what came before, because I can edit it after and just cut where I need to. It's brilliant. It's really easy to make. Well, not easy, but it's time consuming, but it is easy. Okay. Additional parking. There is additional parking. Compact parking. 99. Okay. I think we're gonna need a little bit of more sneak. I like sneak. Where is the... Oh, crap. There's somebody over here. Maybe I can kill this guy. Wow. Where's that coming from? Let's save. I can kill this guy, no problem. And he's got a weapon for me, which I'm very much a fan of. But there's somebody else over here. Maybe they're down below. That 100% that shows up on the left. Oh, this is the way down. Oh, that was definitely where we should have gone. Oh, interesting. Changing it up, are we, game? I think we are. Okay, what are we on sneaking right now? 6. Yeah, let's see what I can do here, actually. So if I bring my dexterity up by 12, that would be my lockpicking and sneaking. That wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna need that. So I'll just bring that up by that. Make our sneaking a little bit better. Quite a lot bit better, most likely. I think I saw a jump of 25. And in fact, sneaking is so powerful in this game that that you can do seriously wild things, like sneaking up right in front of people in places that are not too dark. Like this one, it's not too dark. It's not too dark, but you probably stand in front of a person in this game. You need to suspend your disbelief a little bit sometimes. Especially, there's one specific place, there's one specific area that's all about killing people like that. I'm gonna need obfuscate here, ain't I? Maybe not. Killing people like sneak mode. I would enjoy that baseball bat, I would. And also that's the way I need to go. Interesting. What is he doing? Oh, this is interesting. It's like they heard something. Curious.
It's taking so long. No gunshots? Don't worry. We can take him out. Easy. Last time I went down, man, you ducked behind a car and pissed yourself. That was... what? Oh, yeah, right. You got shot and you didn't tell nobody. That's 'cause it got better. Damn, man. How come I gotta get stuck with you?
Some of these fools. Some of these fools. But that was what we were supposed to do. I did not see that coming. Suppose if I had killed the ones that were close to the exit, I would have been able to do something with it. Oh, there's a car over there. A car place. Car thing. This keeps us going back and forth. That's interesting. In the same level. That's really curious. Generally, the game's got your back, though, for these little stretches. I hear people down there. This is the way down. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're gonna be fine. There's somebody over there, though. So we're gonna be less fine. I wonder what happens to them. I'm also in the darkness. You can... The thing about the light meter on the left, it's... oh, it's over through there. The light meter on the left is really helpful, though, because it's... it would be impossible for you to tell where is light and where it isn't. Sometimes it will jump up a little bit, and it's gonna be weird, but for the most part, it works pretty well. Really glad to have 7 stealth. That's pretty good. That's I want the 10. I don't think I've ever played with 10 stealth, but I'm also now sort of realizing that it
Hey, stop now!
oh no. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. No, don't. I don't want to die. Oh, no. I will die, though. I will die. Because, you saw the guy with the K's? Yeah, that was a, that was our objective. Anyway, let's get down there. I don't know why I didn't get the thing. Let's see, let's get this again. Gonna need to do that again. It's fine. Is the game significantly different playing it as a Nosferatu? It is in some senses. You get because a lot of the humans react to you very differently. It is gonna be different, but also in the way you're just not allowed to deal with a lot of people or deal with the public. That's, I think, where you're gonna tell the most difference. Is just being able to go around and ask people things and whatnot. It's just you get cut off from certain content, but excuse me, certain content, but you also get to see other content. My voice is disappearing for some reason. I do hate that. Let's see if I can get down there. I don't believe I can. Obfuscate time. Yeah. It is a fun experience, though. Oh, this is a dead end. I screwed up royally. I don't know why things were so difficult. Let's just get on with it. They can't see us. They're dumb.
No gunshots? Don't worry. We can take them out. Easy. Last time I went down, man, you ducked behind a car.
And that's the conversation we heard before.
That was
When in doubt, kill everybody. This mission, I don't know that you... If you're... I didn't hear anything. Didn't hear him tell me not to kill everybody. But normally, you do get that request not to kill anybody. Let's see if that is over here. Fat Larry, businessman extraordinary, wants you to acquire a briefcase being exchanged between Tung and a local gang. The exchange will take place in a nearby parking garage. The briefcase... Get the briefcase undetected if possible. That's why we want sneaking. That's why we must not be detected. And of course we saw the briefcase already. They will kill you on sight. Why should you treat them any different? I have been killing some of them on sight. Not on sight, I guess, but I've been killing some of them. It's just because Fat Larry wants to be undetected. I don't think he told me. I didn't notice that his dialogue said anything about that. About being undetected. Which is an interesting thing. This is that was the most difficult level. That one over there. The most back and forth one. Anyway, we're almost back to where we were. Not detected doesn't mean no killing. Exactly. I have killed one so far. Only one? Probably only one. Maybe two? We'll kill more. I think. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's all in good time. Because we're back down to where I was. And my voice is disappearing, which I am very apprehensive of. Okay, how am I going to get past this guy? Because he's going to see me. That's where we came from. That guy is the worst. Wow.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Nope. You're not getting that. There's another one. Okay, so how are we gonna get past these fools? We could Night Wisp them. Night Wisp Ravens. Somebody over there. That's just unfair. That is super unfair. Why didn't I... Well, okay, we're not drinking from their blood, which is a bit of a problem because I don't have too much blood. I mean, I have full blood, but for killing all of these guys like that, it's gonna be kind of tricky. That's the one. And I don't think they aggro. Do they aggro? And these guys are loaded for bear. Okay. So you can avoid these easily enough. I just want to kill them. Oh, that's the way through. I guess we're not killing them. Yeah, be patient, Colonel. Be patient. You were patient before. Why weren't you patient again? Also, Obfuscate, I could just go past them all the time. With Obfuscate, we just get through everything, no problem whatsoever. That does make this mission a lot simpler. I just want to do it. I don't want to do it because... Oh. You jerk. Excuse me.
Where you going, man?
I'm trying to get up here. Trying to go up here. I don't think I will be able to. So many briefcases! They're gonna kill me with the briefcases, aren't they? Hi. How's it going? My name is Vlad. I'm a vampire. They're not. They're not vampires. Let's try that again. Real Wampus, thank you for subscribing for 7 months. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Let's try and get past these goons of terribleness. They're just trying to do their thing. And I'm here killing them. I do wonder, there being not four. There being 2 cases. I wonder if I'm in the right place or right vicinity. I'm also pretty unhappy with how... Let's go. There they are. I can follow this. With how hard it is for me to bite them. I'm so used to having high melee. Or high brawn. Or not brawn, brawl. I don't actually remember what the check is. It's a specific check. It's a specific thing that's not even here. So it's not unarmed. It's like... It's one of the soaked stats. Or not soak. Soak is damage. Soak is defense. It's like one of these things, but it's like... It's a weird stat that doesn't show up over here.
Everyone understands, right? Take the case halfway and wait for them to do the same. They want to see the money, but we can't let them. Because it's filled with newspaper? Really? Is that why? Fool, I should smack you. Starting again. Bring the case out halfway. When they want to see the money, you put it down in front of their guy. As soon as he reaches for it, you duck and grab his case. We'll be ready to open up on him. If you get hit, it's your own fault. What if their case is full of newspaper? At least we get to watch your little ass try to reel it in for laughs. No, they got it. Just don't ask enough, fool. Might go kill both of us.
Oh, these guys are getting ready for a scam. The newspaper scam. It's not even a bait and switch. These fools are gonna open fire. And half of them are gonna... How can I tell which one is the half and which one is the other half? I wonder if the other ones are planning something. And yeah, that's one of the things. That's one of the that dialogue right there is one of the reasons why I want to do this silent, because we get to hear that.
Any second now, either shift you removed, I'm going in shooting. Never know what hit him. Hey, think they'll try something? Let's hope so.
Recorded on a cell phone or something. That is the worst quality recording ever. And it's also... Those are basically... They're bad quality because they're They're not... They're like placeholders. Because I think one of those is Chris Avallone. Not Chris Avallone. One of the developers. Jason D. Anderson. Brian Mitsoda, sorry. So this is a case. And I have obfuscate. And I have a save. Oh, it's starting. Shh. Holy crap! Oh, they see me. Do they see me? Experience rewarded. We also get an experience bonus for doing... I think we might get an experience bonus for doing it silenced. Look at all the weapons that we're gonna get. Because the field battle right now. Oh, they're going for it. It's really weird that I get detected, even though I shouldn't. All the baseball bats. I can get you, though. If I spam the E key. Oi, I'm gonna need to drink your blood now. Okay, if you're going that way, I'm fine. Good. And now to get out of here. Does that guy... They don't know where I am. This is great. That guy does, but that guy doesn't matter. Oh, they do. Okay. Hey. It's not mine. Anyway, we're good. Let's get out. And a knife. We're not going through the same way, though. Nice cars. Such nice cars. And also, we're going to get all the radio little things. Hey, what's up? I need blood, man. I need blood. You jerk. Give me... He's gonna die. I am so bad at this. I'm not gonna die, though. If it was a Bethesda game, you could sneak up behind them even while they're looking at each other and would never have noticed. This game, I think, might get into that sort of territory, but you need to have a lot more... You need to be in a much better... There's the car stereo thing. That's right. I think there's another one somewhere, but anyway. You need to be in a much less well-lit place. Nobody's around here. That's interesting. I think they all went down to the last level. Because this place, of course, was teeming with them. And not anymore. So, no blood for me. I'll drink from the cop outside. The cop outside is fine. He's good. It doesn't freak out. You hit them and they'll say, must have been the wind. With an arrow. You can hit them with an arrow and they will do that. Must have been the wind. That's more in... I remember seeing that in Oblivion specifically. I don't remember seeing that in Skyrim. What really bothers me is that they record the same line with different voices. Such a beautiful car. Look at this beautiful car. Look at that beautiful car. It's an Impala, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway. They record the same line just with different voices. And like, why won't you write different lines if you're gonna record? That was one last secret passage through exit. I did not know that. But I needed to get all the bullets anyway. Oh, and this is our blood bag. Oh yeah. Fat Larry, my man. There we go. He doesn't see us. He didn't see us. Okay. Hey.
Oh, it's called a shower, man.
I got the briefcase.
Outstanding.
I'm an
Pass it over here, partner. Yeah, that's beautiful. Everything looks in order. Somebody somewhere got to be pissed off about losing this. Too bad I sent my man right here after him. All right, let me peel off a few bills for you. Yo, you hideous, but you cool with me.
Oh, these Nosferatu lines. Thanks.
Say, my girl down at Confession, named Venus Dare. She asking around for someone with skills to... Well, I
exactly.
Tell you. I'll give her a call, recommend you if you're interested.
You'll let her tell me about the skills. Well, that's an interesting connection there, because you can go up to confession and just tell her. Very interesting club that one is. Yeah, I'll check it out. I need to buy some merchandise though.
Man, what you do with all this stuff, I don't want to know. Just keep that cash flowing. Huh.
Yeah, I will, Larry. And I will sell you my guns. How much does it sell? 7. That's worth it. Let's also pay attention to how much the knife sells, though. So these sell for 25. That's fair. The knife sells for 5. A $5 for a knife? Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, that sounds about what you'd pay for a knife. Maybe not a knife of this caliber, though, because that thing is a lot of metal. I don't know, probably for a knife of this caliber as well. It's got a little bit of serration back there. Or no, that's just aliasing. And there it is.
My man, what is up?
Oh, he doesn't treat me as an Nosferatu anymore. Not much. I'll come back when I see something. I need something. And let's meet Venus. Is it Venus? Is that her name, Venus? Or am I mixing Velvet? No. Venus there. That's her name, right? It's over there. In that thing. In that building. And this is a parking lot, but it's a Skyriser parking lot. It's got a name. They have a name for it. And they have a television. We got new types of prostitutes. Yeah, this is the B type, basically. They basically show their butt. The other ones don't. They're a new model. That's the one. We got a theater over here, the Nocturnal Theater. Instead of going to the bar right now, let's go to Skyline Apartments. Do a little bit of a back and forth. How about that? It's a very interesting place. And we need to come here anyway later, so yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fun. Look at that painting. Look at that painting. Isn't that lovely? I love it. In case of fire, use stairway for exit. Do not use elevator. I clicked on it. 13 stimulants in every bottle. And the liquid demon seed. Let's see what else we have over here. Employees only. I'm an employee of LaCroix. I'm sorry, I'm still gonna call him LaCroix. I need to call him LaCroix, because that's how it is. It's just weird that they say LaCroix, they don't even make an effort. But then again, if he is American, if his name is like American, he's not American, by the way. He's French. His character, I mean. His name is French, but he doesn't pronounce it like that. I don't think he calls him... Oh, that's how we get in from the sewers. Absolutely. I don't think he names himself. Okay. Well, that's that, isn't it? My god, the mess in here. Let's see. Oh. Did I come in here before? There's also this, which is pretty important. And there's soda. Can I see what that is? Is that a beer? That's a beer, isn't it? Anyway, let's see what the computer... It looks like we have a peeping Tom over here. Emiley. Password, hit up. Oh, it's a difficult password, is it? Okay, apartment notes. This one is not password protected. Apartment 1, Simon Milligan. Oh, we need to find this dude over here. He's on TV. So maybe that explains the cameras. In the derelict hospital. So odds are footage of his place will be worth something eventually. I gotta keep an eye on him. Oh, that's right. That's the password. We're gonna pretend I was very smart at figuring it out. Because that one actually you can figure out. It's one of the few that I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because you know it's 4 letters, just by default. Hidden cameras online, that's an email. Hey Tom, it sounds like we have a deal. You keep sending in that security footage, and I'll pay you for the good stuff. That's an email that he received. Also, that's another thing of having a lot of skill points, is that you can just spend it, learn the password, and then reload a game and use the password that you just learned. Of course, you can look them up online as well. All these passwords are available online. Let's see what this one is. Sean Milton, and I know how to pronounce Sean. Look at me, how smart I am. He's a slob, and he never... Who's this? I don't know. Department 2? Oh, no. This is one of the missions. He's a slob, and he never really has chicks over. Some guy has been staying with him lately, so I haven't wanted to watch much. Because as well as a creep. Well, anyway. Georgia Welch, apartment 3. This rich broad is pretty hot. Oh, the password on her door is 9648. Georgia Welch, we don't need... Do we need that? Apartment 3? I don't think so. So maybe I'll sneak in there and steal some panties to auction off online. I'm gonna steal... Not panties. I'm gonna steal the other things. 9648. That's an easy one to remember, I think. It is not. Apartment 4. Vacant. No reason to keep an eye on this one. Apartment 5. Paul Anderson. That's the one we were looking for because of the Plague Bearer. I thought there was no reason to watch him, but then I caught him upstairs. I'll keep the tape rolling. Upstairs, I assume. The tape is going to be rolling. Hannah Glazer. The gold mine. Something hot is always going down in here, and that something is usually Hannah herself. And that is that. 9648. That's the code. Sif, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome in. Hola. With sound weird. The cross. The cross, yeah. Like in French. It sounds a little... What's his name? What's his first? Sebastian. Sebastian the Cross. Actually, that doesn't sound too bad. So, let's see how we can get up to all those rooms. Specifically apartment 4, and then apartment 5, and then we're gonna go all through all of them. No, actually, wait. Apartment 3. Apartment 3, not apartment 4. Apartment 4 is the one that's vacant. Oh, look at that. That thing works. It didn't used to work. Also, it jiggles. Everything jiggles. And if you have hair, your hair jiggles. I didn't... There we go. It screams at you. Hopefully nobody's home. Or if they are, they're sleeping. And this is a fancy apartment over here. They all look very similar, but they do have different looks. And you know this is fancy because the lights are on. That's how fancy people do. They always keep their lights on. Also, I wonder what this is. I know exactly what this is. Can you please not do what I was doing? Actually, you don't need the passcode to get in here. You can just do that. That's the vent that we saw from access down below. It's another way of doing that. I like using the elevator. It's a little bit buggy, but it's a little bit easier. Oh, look at that fancy room. Look at that painting over there. Do you remember where it was? There's very many paintings. Is there anything new over here? No? And that's another access point. Also pretty important to know that there are 2 access points to each apartment. And they're not locked, by the way. One of them is actually locked off. But that's because it's the vacant one. You can't get in there. There's a computer and a pen. What kind of computer do we have? Yeah, it's a safe. That's not the password. Well, where the heck is the safe? Can I not open the safe by myself? Oh, there's the safe. It needs hacking. Well, it needs a passcode. Let's see. A password is required to enter. That's not it? No. I don't know. I'm just sort of going around the same things. Do we have premium customer interface? That's the name of this thing over here. See you later, Dark God of Thuru. Thank you for showing up. We can look at the paintings and try to figure out what's going on, but I don't think we will. And look at the nice phone over here. It's a nice phone, that one is. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to invest in my hacking skills if I want to access the computer, which I do. I do want to access the computer. I don't know what skill do we need? Making a hack attempt at level 4. It requires level 6. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that with only 15 experience. But who knows? My computers aren't very good. I will be able to. Right here. And right here. Look at us being a master of hacking. Heck yeah. Spending all my... Was that? Jewels! I knew he was something like that. I didn't, actually. I did not. No. I figured it was. And I was actually pretty sure I was right on the wealth side of things. And speaking of wealth, we are getting it. We're getting the wealth right now. That was definitely worthwhile. Anyway, she's gonna be very upset when she arrives home. Arrives home, that's not even how we say that, but it is how I say it, because I'm not very smart. Let's go to the lower ones, and then go to... Yeah, just basically do them all, because we need to do that anyway, so... The elevator makes a lot of sound on this side. Oh, look at it! Look at this! These boards were cut... It's twins! They were cut twins! Look at that! Because they are the same, but they're inverted, because the way they were cut. And that's... Oh, let me in. Thank you. It takes a little while to open. And I know it's a texture that's being repeated, but in real life they get cut like that. In fact, my ceiling is full of those things, and when I wake up and I don't want to get out of bed, I'll look at my ceiling, and there's a bunch of boards, little boards, that have little knots in them. And, look at that towel. And, some of them go with each other, and I'm like, oh, look at that, it was a tree. And now it is my ceiling. Oh, there's nothing here, is there? Well, at least the doors are double-hinged, which are actually fairly complicated affairs if you want to have double-hinged doors. Fries and a burger, and they just left that over here? What kind of monster? What kind of monster lives here? Actually, I should probably look. It's apartment 2A. Oh, this is the Milton dude, isn't it? This is the television man. He's got a very bad television from 2004. That isn't a bad television. That's a decent television. That's a kind of nice television. We got a newspaper over here. Don't miss this. LFO's Space Alien. Or something. What's this? A photo? A blurry photo of what looks to be a Nosferatu? That wasn't me. Those are my pens, though. That was absolutely me. That was absolutely me. It wasn't me. That's just the same photo for everything. For every clan. And fortunately, we're very good at the hacking. Ectoplasm. I love Haunted LA. Let's see what that is. Haunted LA is like the greatest show ever. Yes, it is supposed to be a typo. I totally am gonna visit all the places you talk about. Hey, you should go to this hotel. I stayed at one in Palm Springs. I swear it was haunted. The ghost kept turning on the sink faucet. Maybe he had OCD about washing his hands, lol. You know what? As typo-filled emails go, that one is super understandable. There's things that you will see that you cannot begin to understand what people are trying to say. Haunted LA, my ass. Even if there were such a thing as ghosts and shit, which there ain't, there's no fucking way a goddamn werewolf could be hanging out in Griffith Park. Foreshadow. Just who in the hell would do you think you are fooling? It's not even as if we have real fucking wolves around here for it to hide out with. I hope you get... That makes sense. Still, foreshadowing. I hope you get eaten by some flesh-eating monster, you stupid bastard. More foreshadowing also, but that's because we are gonna send this dude to the flesh-eating monster. I don't know where he is. Maybe in the bathroom. Oh, there's nothing else. Okay. Boards on the ceiling. Never seen those in my country. It's actually quite simple. Let me see if I can show you. Do you see that ceiling over there? You see that? That's a slanted ceiling. Wait. Those are the boards. Oh no, I'm not in the right position now. Yeah, so those are tiny little boards like this. All one after the other. And that's how they work. It's like, yeah, they're actually a little bit thicker than that. They're probably like 10 centimeters, 4 inches or something. And they're just fit together like a normal floorboard, except it's in the ceiling. It's a cheap way to make ceilings, because, well, it's a cheap way to make this type of ceilings. basically. Because if you were a single... If you weren't slanted, because you could see back there. It's kind of short. It's like 2 meters high, the one side of the room. So if you made it all that height, the room would be very short. Because I'm close to the roof. And we have upcoming shows. Let's see what we have. Everything is good. We have show 17. Oh, those are the episodes. A dilapidated hospital. It was a hospital. In the downtown area. This place is very spooky. Minimal work required. The place is scary as hell. We'll say it's the ghost of a nurse who feels as if she still has patients to serve. Hospital Horror was the name of the show, that one. And then show 18, Eternal Unrest. There's a cemetery in Hollywood, foreshadow. It's full of actors with more than just dead careers. Again, it shouldn't take much effort on our part. No, it should not, actually. That foreshadow a lot. That would also kill you a lot. It's kind of complicated, that place. Local paper sensationalizes fact. Oh, boy, that's just the thing. Let's see if he's here. He's not here. Oh, he's got a lot of pills in here. I wonder what those are. I can't really tell. Because I can't get too close. If I jump on here, maybe I can. Drugs and wine. Something, a warning to not take those as you. Mom's best brew. He's not here, is he? Oh. I think he's here. He's still freaking out about, well, me, I suppose. Calm down, what happened here?
No, don't kill me! Please, please don't kill me! Help!
I'm not going to kill you. Tell me what's going on.
No, it was out of nowhere.
Your crew is waiting for you in the hospital basement. It was a joke. This is a mask. Boo!
Really? A joke? A joke?
I can't kill anyone. Welcome to the stream. How's it going?
Oh, real funny. Oh, you got me good. I'm going to hurt some people very badly.
He's going to hurt some people very badly. Yeah, do that. And off he goes. And leaves me inside of his house. Masquerade Redemption, baby! For a little bit of humanity lost. We can handle the humanity loss. Actually, I would like to have low humanity for getting some of the beasts going and all that. I could have lost already another humanity if I had sent one of the Thin Bloods to kill LaCroix. I'm sorry. But I didn't do that. Because I didn't have the stake. Also because I didn't actually tell him to do that. Because that would have been fun. So he didn't take the elevator either. He just sort of... You see how the elevator was here. He just sort of jumped out the window. So now we need to go back to Pisha. Misha? Pisha. I think it's Pisha. Again, because now she's going to be feasting on him. Right as we speak. And this is the plague... No, this is not the plague bearer. This is the other one. This is the Muddy. The conversation we heard. There's another conversation. Yeah, this quest is all about those radio tapes. Not radio.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize...
How'd you get in here? Yeah.
Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
Shall see you soon. Across the bar from the underpass. If you don't pay attention, you have no idea where that is. Fortunate, I do where it is. I do know where it is. I was gonna say, fortunately, the journal tells me it does not. It is across from the last round. It just says across from a bar. No wonder I took that one. I don't think I did it on my first playthrough. I don't think I did that quest on my first playthrough because I didn't know where the heck that was. I was like, what? What's that even? I don't know. Across from a bar? Where? I didn't even know it was here. Because technically, it doesn't say that it is. We got Kendo for advanced students. That sounds like a thing I could get myself into. Probably not, actually. Unknown. The research skill has to be 5 to use this item. Okay, and that also doesn't mean... Because there's minimum things, and that's probably going to be for unarmed. Kendo... Actually, that's blades. Ken means blade, and do means something. Which means it would be... Not brawl. No, that's talents. Wait, what? Physical. How do I get melee? Melee, yeah. So I'm bad at that. Where's my inspection? Is it my inspection or research? My research. So I need intelligence for that. Also, I could get scholarship for persuasion, but we're not going to get that. We're not the persuasive type. We're good at being the Nosferatu that scares everybody. Also, this guy has a sweet bass guitar over there. It's a weird bass guitar, though, because... Well, it's not weird. Those exist. The two-string pickup right there. That's weird. That's not... I don't see those very commonly. In fact, I don't believe I've seen any of those. I've seen the offset pickups, but that's only like a little bit offset. I don't remember, actually. That's weird. That might be off a reference guitar, though. Oh, bass guitar, I mean, but still. Though video when games don't give you a compass. Absolutely. Absolutely. But the quests have to be made with that in mind as well. So let's go to the to Paul's place. Paul, who was seen upstairs with Hannah. So Paul knows something, or might know something about the plague. And according to Damsel, I think it was Damsel who told us. Oh. He's not waking up. I think Paul's dead.
Hi, Paul. It's Hannah. Just call me.
Especially when I can get to see my streamer friend flail around like an idiot because he can follow directions.
Like crap.
Exactly.
Actually, I need to ask you a favor. Could you pick me up some cold medicine at the store?
I don't think I have any cold medicine.
I hate to bother you, but I can't seem to get out of bed. The code on my door is 1203. Hey, listen, I had a really good time the other night. Maybe we could do it again sometime. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Well, I don't think... I mean, you can do it again. I just not with him, because that's not how it works. I mean, that could be how it works. It's just necrophilia, and that's bad. Says the vampire who looks like death. Don't do necrophilia. Okay. Lovely place, though. I wouldn't mind having a room like this. Even the TV is not too shabby. It's an old TV, mind you, but it's better than the other crap that we saw in the other place. This is a lovely room. Look at this. It's got a bunch of CDs. Who has CDs anymore? It's got a... Wow, I want one of those things. I think those exist. I just don't know how... I don't have those. I don't actually have a one of those things. I have one of these. These are nightstands. That's head tables. Everything is awesome in here. Look at this. Everything is really good in here. I never noticed. It's no wonder I would like to have a room like that. I'm not very unhappy with my room, mind you. It's all about the computer, really, that you have. A 4-screen setup, and you're good to go. That's basically all it is, baby. Sitting down on a computer, and you're like, ah. No, actually, I need a boom stand for my microphone. That's the next stage, because the stand that I have right now kind of blocks my view. And that's a bit of a problem. And this concludes all of the apartments, apart from number 4, which is vacant. What's that? I never saw that. Safe key. What? There's a safe key? Also another television over here? I'm not sure televisions were like... That's not how televisions work. I don't know who they're trying to fool with that. That's not a flat screen television. I'm not sure what televisions existed at the time. At the time of this game. Because if that's a CRT, man, that is a short cathode tube. Which actually cathode ray tube is what it stands for. And that it wouldn't work. Lovely things, though. I wonder if she's home. Lovely plants. There's a safe somewhere that I haven't seen. Hopefully I'll be able to see it. Huh. Oh. I think she's home. Hannah?
Paul, is that... Hey! You're not Paul. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
She can't see very well. I'm a friend of Paul's. He just wanted me to come and check up on you.
He did? That's so sweet.
Boo.
He's such a nice guy. Is everything okay with him?
Oh, yeah, sure. You sound pretty sick, Hannah. What have you got?
I don't really know. I've taken all kinds of medicine, but I can't seem to get rid of it. I feel like I got a fever and a sore throat. I'm real weak. Can't seem to get out of bed. What day is it? I can't remember.
Sounds pretty bad. Where'd you get it?
Well, I think I got sick from one of my clients. I was feeling fine until I saw her a few days ago.
What was this client?
She was just a woman who called. She found my ad in the newspaper. Usually only do business with referrals, you know, but she was offered a lot of money.
What? That's actually a weird line. If you had an ad on the newspaper, why do you only do business with referrals? What can you tell me about this woman?
Her name was Jezebel. Jezebel Locke.
She is sort of blind, yeah.
I'm not too good with names, you know, but hers was so strange. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
What was there anything else strange about her? Anything at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. To tell you the truth, I don't really remember a whole lot about that night, you know. Everything's a little blurry, you know. I mean, I'm not usually, you know, into women, but I remember feeling so attracted to her. I thought she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. Well, the next thing that's clear is when I woke up the next morning. I haven't been feeling too well since then. To tell you the truth, I have other friends who've worked with her, and they're not doing so hot either, you know?
Oh. Where'd you meet her, Anna? Where's Jezebel Locke?
She had a room at the Empire Hotel. I can't remember the number. Hey, are you sure that Paul's okay? He's not sick, is he?
Sure, he's fine, Anna. Don't worry about him.
Good. He's a nice guy. I hope he calls me again sometime.
I'm sure you will, Anna.
I hope so. I really do.
Rest in peace, Anna. She died, like the other one, except she doesn't... She's dead now. It's weird. It's complicated. That's why I'm saying rest in peace, Hannah. I'll go take care of Jezebel Locke. It takes a little while for death to take effect. You know how it is. And there's the safe. Oh, yeah. $200. I mean, I might... Oh, appointment book. Interesting. I might not... Anna? Anna? Okay. As I was gonna say, I might not have the heart to tell her that Paul's dead. Nothing changes, I felt like saying that. But I definitely have the heart to take money from a dead person. Even though I don't really have need of money. Because I have my fists. I think Hannah passed away and flew into the sky, dead or alive, hopefully dead, but very dead. Well, that's all that these apartments had for us. Let's look at this appointment book. This looks like a standard appointment book. an appointment with Arthur Kilpatrick. This Arthur keeps getting things, referenced in things. Meet Arthur at his place in Santa Monica. He has a place? Remember to bring the handcuffs and orange jumpsuit, as he likes to play lockdown at the women's prison. This guy's sick. Oh. This guy's sick, yes. We do know that. On more than one thing. I think she's a call girl. I never realized that. Huh. That sort of sheds a certain perspective into her one line where she says, I'm not usually into women. Well, a certain perspective. It doesn't really say much, but I think she is a call girl. Vandal C, at the blood bank, bring pliers and the blowtorch. Right. David Hatter. That's a real developer, I'm pretty sure. Room 413 at the Lucky Star in Hollywood. No, it's not one of the developers. It's a character we meet later when we go to Hollywood. Hollywood is a part of Los Angeles. I didn't know that when I played this game for the first time. He likes that weird umbrella and water balloon thing. I don't know what that is. Anyway, Simon Milligan downstairs in his room. God, I hate that guy. Oh, this is the guy that we sent to his death. Jezebel Locke. New client responded to my ad in the paper. She has a suite, yeah, at the Empire Hotel. I don't know what to think of this one, but there's something about her voice. I don't know. She is offering big bucks, so I guess I can't pass up. And then 3 days later than that, and this was like 4 days before now, 4 days before now, I would say, because we're on the 24th, most likely. Paul Anderson, an honest-to-God date. I can't believe he asked me out. I'm so excited. So that's not a... You put it on your appointment book if it's a date? That's, I mean, force of habit, I suppose. You are not going to... You shouldn't book an appointment on the day of your date. I mean, unless you should. I don't. It's your business, really, but it's not like, oh, I can't go to the date because I got an appointment, or vice versa. So, yeah. That's that. Let's go to the sewers. Because why not? And also, we can't just go to the normal sewers. Oh, we should go. We shouldn't go to the sewers. What am I talking about? Yeah, we can't go to the normal sewers because that's not where the sewers that we're supposed to go to actually are. We should... That's the Empire Hotel over there. We should go to the Confession Club. Everybody's on their phone. They're having a chat over there for the moment. Yeah, we can just go in. I wonder if there's a sewer access into there. There is a sewer access out here, but that's about that. There's no back entrance. It's a lovely place. It's like an old cathedral. So let's just go in. Trying to wait for everybody to go around. And here is the confession. And we have business here with Venus. Interesting. There's no turnstile here. I wonder what they did. There used to be a turnstile over here, and then you'd be able to ask the owner to remove it, and then the turnstile would disappear. But now there's no turnstile at all, which is a better solution, I would say. Hey, I'm looking for Patty.
I knew you'd talk to me.
This is California accent over here.
Totally
like a specific type of California accent.
I'm surprised I don't know you.
SoCal, I believe.
I usually meet all the LA vampires out on the scene. Not
I have played this game before, yeah, many times.
I don't know of any.
I've done a Let's Play as well. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, come on. It's totally cool. I'm Patty.
I wanted her to say who she was.
Everyone knows me. Besides, I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, this is an old game. If I've seen someone. Okay.
His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a Toreador. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually.
I don't know. I may have heard his name. I wouldn't know about Prada is what I mean.
Oh, well, he's pretty powerful. He's probably, like, too far behind the scenes for you to know about him. Maybe you know some of the people who work for him.
Huh. Alright, look, I have to go.
No, don't go. I really need to find him. Really. Maybe you can ask around.
Ellipses only have 3 dots. I should have been able to tell her about the situation already, but I don't know. It's not the same dialogue tree, apparently. Oh, it's in here. Okay. Oh, wait, Kent? Actually, yes, I saw him recently. But if I say that... let's see where that goes.
You are totally awesome. Well, it just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cool or have a lot of power to be a cool person. So, there is Kent.
All I need to do is be a Nosferatu. At the bottom of the abandoned hospital. That's one option. You can also tell her out in an alley. And then she goes there and you can kill her out there. If you want to. I'm not sure. There's a way to not have her killed. Also, that face that she's making. But, yeah, I was mistaken. I didn't see him.
Oh, look. I haven't seen him in days. He said he'd come see me again. He promised. I might age. He promised I wouldn't get thirsty.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, fine. You're just some no-dick fledgling. I've hung out with way more powerful vampires than you'll ever know. I wouldn't drink your gutter blood if you were the last vampire on Earth.
So I wouldn't be getting a Christmas card is what you're saying. Okay. There is a way to tell her... I think it's intimidate. Intimidation over here. I think it is intimidate. Where did I save? So we saved outside. I don't know what time it is. Oh, that's my time. So it's been 5 minutes for me. Let's save over here. And see. Oh. That does conclude her dialogue. I think it's intimidation. Let's try something different here. You understand why we can't kill her? We can kill her. Absolutely we can. I'm just trying to do it in a fun manner. Simple as that, really. She is very stereotypical. So let's try and do... The first time I finished this quest, I actually killed her. And you lose more humanity, which is pretty fine. Let's try and do intimidation before we send her to her death.
No.
So I can find who? Yep. Saw him recently. Oh, you can't. Let's try this. I just saw him out in the alley. He was angry. He stained his loafers.
Oh, that is totally Kent. He's so like that. I better go find him. He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Just go on back there. He'll be looking for you. And that is one way of doing the mission. She does dress pretty cool, though. I don't probably Prada too. I don't know. Those shoes are cool. And then we follow her to the back alley. The intimidation check might be in the back alley. And I just don't know if it requires intimidation or not. I do want intimidation, but we're gonna wait. It's over there. She goes, oh, that's Fat Larry down there. That's Fat Larry's van. I wonder if he's there. I don't think he's there. He should be there, though. wait a little bit. She doesn't freak out with me, fortunately. She knows me. It's sort of weird that if it is here that she's coming to, she's gonna be like, he's not here. Yeah, you don't say. You couldn't see that he wasn't here? I don't know where she goes. I think it is somewhere around here. Fat Larry. Nope, this is not Fat Larry's van. He doesn't have the things. It is, though.
What are you doing here? Where's Kent? Why are you looking at me like that?
I was trying to intimidate you into leaving town, but I don't think I can. So instead of eating you, I'm actually gonna tell her to go to Pisha. Pisha's gonna be fine. Hey. Oh no, that's not. Yeah, it's the other one. It's the autosave. Did the wrong one. What? Did I do the things? Yeah. I think I did. The autosaves worked weirdly there. I'm not sure what the heck happened. Let's do this again.
No. His name... You...
At the bottom of the abandoned hospital, he's planning a rave there.
Oh, that is totally Kent. He's so like that. I better go find him. He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Just go down there. He'll be looking for you. So much food for Pisha. And of course we lost humanity, which is definitely okay. Absolutely, totally fine. And that's gonna be that for today. Thank you so much for joining me for Vampire Bloodlines The Masquerade. Because we've been going for 2.5 hours. My back is sort of killing me a little bit, and I need to set up videos for tomorrow. And my voice is not feeling too well either. Although it is feeling better. In terms of the... now it's better on that, but it hurts now, so I'd rather not push it. So, thank you so much for joining. I can't kill anyone, and Sif and Arrogant. Thank you for showing up. And Mr. Gorzine as well. And everybody else that's watching right now that I can't see because I don't have a list. I don't keep a list of things of everybody that's on that has a login as well, because you can watch without a login, so you know how it is. Those are cool. Those are cool icons. So I will see you again next Thursday at the same time. Basically 2.5 hours before now is when I start. And I will see you then. Bye-bye. Such a cool song.